What's going on, everybody? It's SeanTwoTimes with you. Usually I am in my car, but today I am in my home office, and I want to talk about a couple of fights that have went by. Last week, I made some videos about Keith Thurman knocking out Fundora. I was completely wrong. Let's look at the highlights and see what the heck Keith Thurman was going on. Doing wrong, and also let's see how Father Time can catch up with you, but the mind is not with Father Time. So let's go look at one time. Call him Keith 2 times now because he lost twice. And I'll give some thoughts on what I think he should do with his future in boxing. Let's go. We are going to start the video. I'll share my screen. So you see jumping out the gate. Oop, Keith get tagged with that straight left hand by Fundora. I don't know what Keith was thinking. Oop, another hit. Almost knocked Keith down, but he didn't lose his balance. Didn't get knocked down, but he was getting tagged pretty frequently. Oh, there we go. From that angle, it actually looked like he didn't get hit that bad, but we'll see from this angle. Oop. Oh, yeah, he got caught. He got caught jumping inside. Keith is going around the ring, moving around, going for it, going for broke at times. That was the end of the first round. Actually, I'm not sure what that round was, but Keith is still running around. And now this is where Father Time started catching up around that fourth round. He's still getting tagged left and right, started having a little mouse under his eye. Then he stopped moving around as much. Fedora long arms, Fedora youth, start catching up to Keith Thurman, catching him with hits that he'd never been hit before. Then it starts getting a little bad. You can see round 5, Keith Thurman didn't like what he was running into. But this guy, Fundora, was in shape. He trains in some of the best places, especially for his stature. As you can see, he's just welling away. Maybe not connecting with everything, but he's definitely connected with some things. To the body, to the head, swinging wide. Keith was ducking some of those and getting out of there, but he was definitely tired. Don't have that same swag from Keith Thurman's youth. Oh yeah, there we go. Jab, jab. Oh, left hook, wide, boom, body, foul, bing, boom. At this point in time, Keith Thurman was just trying to evade those punches. Referee saying, "Show me something." Keith Thurman's bleeding. He's walking around, looking like going for broke, looking like he want to get out of there. Sheesh. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Referee saying, "Show me something." Keith was pretty much just running around and got stopped in the 6th. I must say that was pretty hard to look at for Keith Thurman. And he was mad that the referee stopped him, but it was for his own good. What do I think Keith Thurman should do moving forward? I believe Keith Thurman needs to reevaluate his career, what he want to do. Also look at the inactivity. If he was a person that was going into 38 being active, maybe, or even one fight a year like a Terrence Crawford, I think that he should continue his career and try to go forth and win a title. But with this, maybe 1 or 2 fights, do like a farewell thing to let people know he's officially retired. I know that he was announcing with PBC for a while. And give me 1 second here. Like I was saying, Keith Thurman should go on a farewell tour of some sort. Go on a couple of fights, maybe fight some fights that are overdue that we still may want to see. Depending on how Keith Earl Spence Jr. does against Tim Tszyu, if they fight, maybe Keith Thurman can get the winner of that. You never know. He was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu anyway, got injured, got pulled out, and so maybe he needs that fight. Give him more time to be in the gym, be more active with that. So we'll see. At the same time, on a championship level with the 154 division stacked the way it is, I don't see him winning against a Boots, Xander Zayas, Virgil Ortiz. I just don't see it after that fight. But then again, Sebastian Fedora seems like he got better since his knockout to Brian Mendoza, and start using his jab more and start fighting at the range that he's supposed to fight. So we'll see. I'm not sure, but let's talk about another fight that happened more recently, as of April 4th, and I want to play some stuff here. Let me bring it up. We're going to the heavyweight division and use his jab. And yeah, that was that fight. With that said, Bronze Bomber maybe doesn't go for the title, similar to Keith Thurman, but maybe have exhibitions against different names. And, if you want to take it easy on people, because in that fight, he didn't want to hurt Chisora. Chisora had a family and things like that. And, that's pretty good. I mean, that's not pretty good, but if in the war, in the battlefield, in boxing, there is no real friends. You got to, kill or be killed. And you can't have that mentality. I understand that's your friend, that's your brother. You want him to come to Alabama, kick it and barbecue and all that stuff. But, people have money on that fight. And if they bet it on you, they probably want more because you were the underdog. So with that said, shout out to Bronze Bomber. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of more boxing matches, exhibitions, hopefully. I do not want to see you in there getting your brains punched out by the likes of Alexander Usyk, Itama, some other young guns that are in the heavyweight division that are coming up. As you can see how Itama dominated Jermaine Franklin, and you see what he did to Dillian White. That's just not something I want to see happen to the Bronze Bomber, because I was a fan, been a fan. Although he's not the most technical, he is a very likable person as a boxer. And the things that he's been through lately, I don't want to see him go out like that. All right, on to the next. We have another fight that happened Sunday morning in Australia. Down under. And this was Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu was getting a warm-up match before he fought Earl Spence. A tune-up, I would say. Tim Tszyu I thought he was, the way they had him before when he was winning, seemed like he was much bigger than what he is. I remember he was standing next to, I guess, Crawford is out there in Australia, and he was standing next to Crawford, but he seems very, very, pretty much small. I mean, I know he's in shape of 154, so he's a true 154 pounder, which is, I guess, good. Tim Tszyu is fighting somebody named Nurja. I never heard of this guy. And Tim Tszyu is fighting, he's getting tagged a little bit here, but he's also swinging. Tim Tszyu haven't looked the same since that outing with, it's only the fourth round he got that cut under his eye. I'm not sure what caused that, but we're just looking at the highlights here. Boom, boom. He getting hit with the uppercut, but Tim Tszyu was clearly outlanding this guy. 19 power punches to 34. Out of 34. Boom. And this is only a 10-round fight, so it's just a regular middleweight bout. So this is definitely was a tune-up for him to get that good old payday, and he wants to bring Earl Spence out to Australia. I believe that fight should happen in America, but that's just me. Jab, jab, right. He does look okay. He's getting hit more than what I think he should have been hit, but he is a person that is there to get hit. He doesn't really move off the line. See, his defense is not all that, keeping his lead hand down. He did move out the way and give a 1-2 there, but that guy's hitting him with the jab. Oh, boom, boom. Oh, he missed that right hand. They keep showing the same highlight 8 times. Round 10, it looks like he's just coasting here, showing him something so the judges could be on his side. Oh, he came with the nice little 6-piece combo there. Ooh, pretty good fight. Oh, I was not up. I was definitely asleep when this fight was happening. Ooh, oh. Hmm. Uh, that was an okay fight. Tim Tszyu got cut. I don't know if it was from a headbutt or an actual punch, but he got the victory nonetheless. And with that being said, should he fight Earl Spence? Is that something that you think that should happen based off that performance? Do you think that was a good performance? Tim Tszyu is definitely not done with his career yet. He's still, I believe, in his early 30s. Still has a lot in his tank left. Should have took more time off after getting your head split open by a Fundora elbow. That probably could have concussed him, and then he continued to fight at that. So then the next fight, he got knocked out terribly. So that was a further concussion. So I believe he should have waited a year before stepping back in the ring after that Fundora fight. But Earl Spence is coming off a 3-year layoff by the time they fight, and I want to see what happens. Earl Spence versus Tim Tszyu. They say that it's pretty much set in standard or set in stone. After the fight, Tim Tszyu called out Earl Spence, so we'll see. Let me know what you guys want to see. What fights you guys would like to see. Drop a comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. Other than that, I just wanted to talk about them 3 fights, and maybe I'll do more home videos in my home studio instead of me driving to work. We'll go from here. Nothing but building up. So we'll see. Until next time, talk to you guys soon. Peace.